Part 1. Catherine the Great. Russia's Iron Empress, born as Sophia in a small German principality, few could have foreseen that this provincial princess would one day become one of Russia's most formidable rulers. From an early age, Catherine displayed a sharp intellect and an unyielding ambition. Her politically strategic marriage to Peter, later Emperor Peter III, opened the gates to the Russian imperial court, yet the marriage quickly soured. Peter was immature and erratic, while Catherine grew increasingly capable and astute. She mastered the Russian language, converted to Orthodox Christianity, and immersed herself in Russian culture, gradually earning the favor of the court and the people. Behind the scenes, she cultivated political alliances and maintained a string of discreet romances, some of which would prove crucial in her ascent. In 1762, only months after Peter ascended the throne, Catherine orchestrated a daring coup with the support of the military and aristocracy. Peter was forced to abdicate and died soon after under mysterious circumstances. Catherine claimed the throne, beginning a reign that would last nearly 3 decades. A student of the Enlightenment, she aspired to modernize Russia. She corresponded with prominent philosophers like Voltaire and Diderot and pushed for reforms in law, governance, and education. Yet idealism met reality. While she championed intellectual freedom, Russia remained deeply feudal. The Pugachev rebellion, a massive peasant uprising, led her to retreat from reform and adopt a more conservative stance. On the global stage, Catherine proved a master strategist. With the help of her influential companion Grigory Potemkin, Russia expanded significantly, seizing Crimea, participating in the partitioning of Poland, and solidifying its role as a major European power. In her later years, Catherine became increasingly wary of her son Paul, seeking to limit his influence. When she died in 1796, she left behind a complex and enduring legacy, a woman not born to rule, yet who did so with remarkable vision and strength, modernizing Russia and amplifying its power on the world stage. Part 2. El Dorado, the golden mirage of the New World El Dorado. Few myths have gripped the human imagination quite like it. Contrary to popular belief, it did not begin as a city or empire of gold, but as a sacred ritual of the Muisca people in present-day Colombia. In this ceremony, a newly crowned king covered in gold dust would offer treasures to the gods by casting them into a sacred lake. When Spanish conquistadors heard these stories, their imaginations transformed the ritual into legend. El Dorado became a city paved in gold, then an entire golden kingdom. It symbolized the ultimate prize, wealth beyond comprehension, just waiting to be found. Numerous expeditions were launched in pursuit of this elusive paradise. One of the most infamous was led by Gonzalo Pizarro, whose forces endured starvation and hardship in their trek across the Andes into the Amazon. His companion, Francisco de Orellana, broke off from the main party and unintentionally became the first European to navigate the entire Amazon River, a discovery born of desperation. Attention later shifted to Lake Guatavita, believed to be the treasure's true resting place. Attempts were made to drain the lake, yielding only a few golden trinkets, never enough to satisfy the insatiable hunger for more. The English adventurer Sir Walter Raleigh became obsessed with El Dorado, undertaking ill-fated journeys to Guyana. His fruitless quests ultimately led to his downfall and execution. Despite centuries of failure, the search for El Dorado sparked important geographical and cultural discoveries. Recent archaeological evidence suggests that advanced Amazonian civilizations may have inspired the myth in the first place. Today, El Dorado endures not as a place, but as a powerful metaphor for human ambition, obsession, and the often futile pursuit of unattainable dreams. It reminds us that sometimes the real discovery lies not in the treasure, but in the journey itself. Part 3. The origins of the Olympic Games, glory, ritual, and legacy. The Olympic Games, now a global symbol of peace, athleticism, and excellence, trace their roots back over 2,700 years to ancient Olympia in Greece. The first recorded games took place in 776 BCE, not as entertainment, but as a sacred festival honoring Zeus, king of the gods. In these ancient games, only freeborn Greek men could participate, competing on behalf of their city-states. During Dares, the festival, all warfare was suspended under a sacred truce known as Ekacheria, underscoring the event's unifying spiritual significance. Athletes competed in the nude, celebrating physical perfection, equality, and divine beauty.